another edition of Tea Time with Brooke and Steve and Wally and Mr. Quincy Jones. They're being very good right now because we have some new toys from one of our most favorite pet suppliers. We'll get to that at the end. I want to engage him without him kicking off of you. So let's try to do that. We'll get it. Oh, you want this one? Okay, so
Howdy, happy tea time.
happy tea time. Here we are, and it's usually southeast. I mean, it's usually sunny southeast Florida. Right now, it's overcast southeast Florida, and it's kind of dark right there. So we're gonna get this in. Probably gonna be fairly quick, so we're not gonna really beat around the bush too much.
But it's a really good tequila.
But it's a really good tequila.
It's worth some time, and the time that we'll put into it will be key.
For sure.
I got raindrops going.
We have raindrops.
Go for it.
Okay, Terralta. Terralta from NAM 1579 El Pandillo, which is pretty famous for quality tequilas. It's
Reposado.
It's a reposado, aged 3 months in very, very worn, used oak whiskey barrels, and the distillery is number 2, ranked number 2 out of the number of distilleries on Tequila Matchmaker, and we're being rained on. I think this is the first tea time with rain.
That's okay.
It's okay because we have
And
Mas Tequila.
Exactly. And the master distiller is
Felipe Camarena.
who is the godfather of all things good tequila. I think his distillery is ranked number 2 behind Porta Glazer.
Yep.
But he also puts out G4, Valans, and what else?
Pasote.
Casote. And this is another one of his creations that's been out for a while, but new to us. The bottle is minimalist, I think, but elegant. Well done. I think the synthetic cork should be volcanic, kind of rock-ish
Yeah.
spin-off. And what makes it stand out, again, the coloring of this, as well as the añejo, so light. It's all about the juice. It's nothing about having influence over the barrel on the beverage at all. Felipe is all about hardcore tequila, the liquid itself, and he didn't want any influence. Hence the reason why what barrels were they? White oak?
American oak whiskey barrels.
But worn beyond words, so they don't have any flavor or
Minimal.
or additives to no additives whatsoever. Any influence on the beverage itself, bare minimum. So it'll be interesting to taste.
It's almost as if he kind of used the barrels just so he can age it 3 months to call it a reposado,
Yeah.
or more than 2 months to call it a reposado, and age it a year to call it an añejo. But he's all about wanting to make a fine tequila, and when you're making G4 and Volans and Pasote, and you're basically making this the same way, it's got to be really, really good. You can see we've already tried it. The one thing that's different, though, about this tequila than the other brands made at that distillery is the well water. He uses only well water with this brand.
He's very, very particular in regards to what waters he winds up using, and he has a number of different venues on his land that he could draw from. And in this particular case, it's 100% well water. I think it's 450 feet down, and again, it's all about that particular taste. So I anticipate this to be a little bit earthy.
Yeah, minerally, earthy. It's in the highlands of Jalisco, the distillery. Good stuff, and we're expecting really good things out of this.
Salud.
Salud.
Ah, it's beautiful.
I want to say you do get the agave, cooked
Oh.
agave right from the start.
Light
It's
minerals,
but it's not overpowering, the
a
agave.
little pepper, but you also get florals
Yeah.
and vanilla and
Very light.
really delicious, colorful make fruits of maybe like a pear, a bright pear.
What's interesting is it's an interesting combination of like fruitiness and spiciness. In an odd way. I really can't describe it too well, but that's kind of what I smell here. You know, and a lot of times you get when you inhale tequila, you get a lot of burn. This is just a little bit, but it's not a lot. It's actually kind of you can inhale this and not. And just get full flavor, really. I mean, that's what I'm getting. Pepper.
And it's definitely different than G4. It's definitely different than Cologne.
It's almost more elegant in a way, you know. I don't know. It's bright, light, fruity. It's really nice. It's earthy. It's got those caramel vanilla notes, that kind of soft warmthness to it. It's almost like when it goes down your throat, it gives your upper chest a nice warm hug.
I love that. 100%. Yeah, I feel it through my throat, my chest, the whole inside of my mouth. A very explosive, in a very, very good way, flavors of, and hands down, you know that it's tequila. Not really a burn at all, but you get peppery notes from it, and it's definitely floral, and it's definitely those vanilla caramels, and it's wonderful. It's a sipper. You don't want to mix this with a margarita. There's other things for it.
That would be a waste.
Hardcore. You know, either if you like it on the rocks or if you just take it straight off the meat. It's beautiful.
You said something before, pear. Like that's kind of like an odd fruit to mention, but now that I take like my third and fourth sip, I can definitely taste what you're talking about. It's kind of weird that pear. You know, it's got that juicy, like fruity flavor to it. It's really good. Which one?
You could taste the difference with the water that is used. Just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Hands down.
So 1570. By the way, it was about $55 here in Southeast Florida. Prices down here are elevated. You know, I guess Tequila Matchmaker shows it at 52. It is a reposado. If you hunt for it, you probably can get it under 50. I'm sure. It is definitely one that you want to have on your shelf. It's very good quality. Take to a party or whatever. It's just such a good tequila. Glad we tried it.
Oh.
We've been doing this now 2+ years, and this is the first time we've had Terralta, and
it's up there.
We're educating ourselves as we try to educate you. What else?
Let us know what you think. If you have a bottle that you'd like us to try and you enjoy, let us know. We're open to everything.
As long as we can find it down here.
Yeah.
Or buy it online, maybe.
For sure.
We are wearing Slick Shades, SLYK, Slick Shades, SLYK.com, I think. Thank you very much.
Cape Cod.
Out of Cape Cod.
And I have Blue Planet.
Blue Planet. So.
And Pet Supermarket is a chain down here that supplies some of the toys.
Yep.
And Quincy is not going for anything.
Well, maybe he wants the blue one.
And there it is.
And thanks for being a friend. TeaTimeTequila.com, where you get to see our link to our YouTube videos, as well as some other goodies that we have there on our website. People who we support, advocate for, and articles that we find interesting that have to do with tequila and the industry and things like that.
Felipe does it again.
Yeah.
Hands down, can't go wrong.
Yeah, 100%.
Beautiful.
Alexa, resume, please.
One of the best reps I think I've ever had.
Yeah. One of my favorites too. Mas Tequila.